Meteorologist Caitlin Wright is about to join the thousands who enjoy sport diving.
Off to Scuba Day.
Her adventure begins at MBT Divers of Pensacola. After successfully completing a 5-hour online course with an impressive score of 92, Caitlin heads to the classroom for one-on-one instruction from dive instructor Steve Hemmert.
You may do a skill, be really excited you did it. I'll give you an okay to go, yes, that is actually up. And I'm going to look at you and go, up, or you're okay.
Okay.
Your eyes don't lie. If you look really excited and you give me that, I'm going to go, okay, gotcha. If you look terrified and you give me that, we're going to go up to the surface.
After class, the real fun begins. Caitlin's off for 2 days of pool diving to practice important skills. On day 1, Caitlin struggles just getting underwater. And at the end of day 1, Caitlin has become more comfortable underwater, but had some trouble with those skills.
I think I did not do awful, but I don't think I did the best. There were a couple of skills that I could not and did not accomplish yet, but there was another skill that I did pretty good at. Don't you agree, Steve?
I think for not being comfortable at all when you were diving to begin with, you can do the math skills, you're doing amazing.
Okay.
You started not even knowing how to snorkel, so I think she's doing great.
Day 2 is a different story. Caitlin is newly determined and nails all of her skills. First, a lost mask. Her dive buddy will help her find it, but she has to put it back on and clear all the water out. Next, if her regulator comes out of her mouth, Caitlin needs to know how to find it so she can start breathing again. And there's more to learn. In the event her dive gear gets caught or entangled on a structure, she needs to know how to take it all off, clear the entanglement, put it all back on. She did so well with all of her skills that half the day is spent playing catch underwater and just becoming more comfortable with the scuba experience. After being checked out on her skills in the pool, it's off to the Gulf for open water dives.
Once we get out past that sandbar, you'll start seeing the structures. When those line up, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to tie a flag off to it. We're going to go ahead and just descend using that line. Got it?
But even with her newfound confidence, the Gulf is a whole lot different than the pool.
Obviously, what is in that water? That's one of my concerns too, so I'm about to find out.
No more waiting, time to dive, and a real-world test of scuba skills. Caitlin and Steve gear up and swim out to the artificial reef off of Opal Beach. It's dive time. Once on the bottom, skills testing begins. Test number 1, the lost regulator. The regulator is out. She reaches back, can't find it. She struggles for a moment and then decides to use her secondary regulator, the Octo. A good decision. But she still has to find her primary. It's free-flowing, using up precious air. Caitlin keeps at it, and using a reach-over-the-shoulder technique she learned in the pool, retrieves her primary, replaces the Octo with her primary, and gets the well done from Steve and gives us the okay. Caitlin performs all of her skills to Steve's satisfaction and then relaxes and just enjoys scuba diving in the Gulf of Mexico. Then up to the surface and back to the beach for the after-action report.
Honestly, once I got down there, it was so much better because I could actually see what was around me, and it was actually quite calming. I enjoyed being down there.
Dove like a fish. She saw her first turtle.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge turtle, but it was a turtle nonetheless. I completed my skills that I had to complete today.
She did everything perfect. She completed her first dive. Awesome job.
Yeah.